Gentlemen, welcome back. So week 3 recap. I'm your host, Tom Ace Rothstein, owner of the Tangiers Casino and Tangiers Fantasy Baseball team. As you can tell, I have a new pair of sunglasses on today. My Rawlings glasses, straight out of the Big Patio collection. This is You Fucking Coward Edition. Nice set of shades here. I'm going to go straight back here to the Ohtani counter. Ohtani had a rough week. Real tough matchup against the Bo Sox. Still has 3 home runs, 4. Gave up 1 digger against the Red Sox. It's alright. It happens. He had a blister on his finger, alright? Nonetheless, 2 trades were made. Gordo and Pat made a deal. The basis of the deal was Kershaw for Marcell Ozuna and Craig Kimbrel. I like the trade for Patty. Anytime you can get a super ace, no matter what, I like the deal. But Gordo did wind up getting Dallas Keuchel for free, so it might work out for him. The other deal that was made was between me and Jay. I gave up Miguel Cabrera and Reynaldo Lopez for Joey Votto. Really high on Votto, man. He's one of the best hitting first basemen of our time. I haven't really seen anything more like him besides Pujols, but he's still younger than Pujols. He could have better stats than Pujols eventually. We'll see. Only time will tell. But yeah, those are the only 2 trades made. Let's go straight into the recap. We're gonna start with my and Pete's fucking kid. Pete absolutely destroyed me. And listen, I threw up a tremendous week. I had a great week. I had the 3rd most fantasy points on the week. It looks like if you're going to be scoring 600 points a week, you have a really good shot to win. I think 600 is going to be that magic number, just as in other magic numbers in other fantasy leagues. In our football league, I think it's like 170, 180. You should almost be guaranteed to win unless someone else goes absolutely off. And that's what fucking Pete did. He went absolutely off. He got off into an incredibly hot start hitting. He had 12 home runs, I think, by Wednesday. And that put me in a huge hole. I couldn't really climb out of that hole because I was down over 120 points the entire week. Even with great starts from Nola and Clevenger, it really was all for moot. I still got absolutely shellacked by 120 points. Pete's team went apeshit, including Yohan Moncada, who has about 65 fantasy points on the year. And let's see, how many came this week? 45 came this week. Okay? 72 fantasy points on the year. 45 this week. Okay? This is just my luck. This is what happens to me. Actually, you know what? That's 45 in Pete's lineup only, so he wound up scoring more points. I can't do this. Fucking Yohan Moncada. It's fucking unreal. But Pete had an incredible start from McCullers. 2 really good starts. He got 2 wins out of him. 2 quality starts. Didi, stay killing it. 49 points. That's Drupal fucking Cabrera. Juiced him this year. 100%. I don't care what anyone says. 48 points. Moncada, 45. Mitch Haniger, 43. Rhys Hoskins, 40. The list goes on. Charlie Villanueva threw up fucking 35 points. And that guy doesn't even have eyebrows, okay? I thought he played basketball. I thought he was retired a long time ago from basketball. But no, the guy's playing baseball. The Padres just called him up. Came out of nowhere. Michael Brantley comes off the DL. He just picks it back up from what he was doing 2-3 years ago. Brantley is the only one hitting right now for that Indians lineup. But I mean, besides Jose Ramirez, who had 2 home runs yesterday, but Brantley's the only guy batting over 250 right now in that lineup. I think he's batting like 350 anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Devers, I think he hit a granny. Devers, Bellinger fucking crushing doubles off the wall last night. Spot starting Tyson Ross against the D-backs for 33. Wilson Ramos. The list goes on. Bryce Harper's like his 15th highest score, and he threw up 31 points, guys. I didn't have a shot this week. There was no shot for me to come back. He just kept scoring more and more points as the week went on. 134 on Monday. Let's see what he had on Tuesday. 130 on Tuesday. He had 260 points in 2 days. I was in a 140-point hole right off the bat. I had no shot. Pete was telling me, once you're down this many points, you can't come back. You need perfect game after perfect game, or maybe a no-hitter. Who knows? I'm sure we're not going to see a no-hitter this year. Yeah, but Pete, his team's really good right now. The hitters that he has are really fucking good. He's really healthy. That's a key, too. But as Pete has said before, he drafts health. That's one of the things. One of the factors he looks into is health. He doesn't draft guys who are hurt. I can't knock it, Pete, because you're doing something right here. Think you got the most points in the league right now. Let's see. Nope, I have the most points in the league still. But Pete, you're second. Okay, second fiddle to me. Not bad. Not a bad spot to be second fiddle. I of course have the most points against. I'm in a comfortable position having the most points against. It always happens. You look at football. Football, even last year, the year before, I feel like I always have the most points against. I have no clue why. It just happens. I have no luck. I have no fantasy luck. My fantasy defense never comes to play, put it that way. And my defense definitely didn't come to play this week because I gave up over 700 points. And that's going to be a tough feat to match throughout the whole year. I think that's going to be the high score for a regular week, 7-day week. Not the first week, which was bullshit because it was an extended week. Or after the All-Star break, it's going to be an extended week. But yeah, Pete, really dealing right now. The only thing I kind of could knock him on, his pitchers are a little weak. He did get really good spot starts out of guys. McCullers had two really good games that he pitched. Yesterday he gave up like 10 hits and still got the quality start. He got really lucky in that game. But yeah, can't really knock the hustle right now. He's looking real good. Next matchup, very tight matchup between my mother's ass and La Familia. Big Jimmy Matt, coming through, finally fucking losing a game. Wait, were you 2-0? Oh no, you were 1-1, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, this is the week that everyone has one win now. Wow, about time. 3 weeks it took us, not bad. But J Matt's really off week for you. Very, very off week. No one really doing anything. Too hot. Besides Carlos Correa. The real Correa. He owes me 100 favors. 59 points. 13 for 24. What is that? Over 500 for the week. My man went off. Josh Reddick, 4 for 25, okay? With 39 points. 3 home runs. Alex Wood had a decent start last night. Didn't get the win. Got the quality start, though, last night. 37 points. Nelson Cruz, 36. D. Gordon, it's a guy I told you, if he learns how to hit, he'll be a great ball player. And then Matt Kemp, 29. LeMahieu, 27. Verlander with 27. Nothing else really doing. Really like low digits here, I'm saying. John Gray got bombed. Who did we play that he got bombed? Was he at home? He had one strikeout, played the Cubs, got bombed. Yeah, Harvey's done too, because you could just drop him right now because he's not starting anymore for the Mets. He's done. I think his career's over. Unless he learns how to pitch out of the bullpen, which I can't see the Mets giving him more opportunities than Hansel Robles. And Hansel Robles is the worst bullpen arm in all of baseball. So I don't understand how you could give him opportunities too. Because you're just going to be blowing games if you have those two guys in your bullpen. Because they're both fucking horrendous. But my mother's ass, finally with a win. Really pulling for her right now. Big Jack, coming through in the clutch. George Springer dropping bombs, 52 points. 9 for 28 on the week. Smooth sailing, 8 RBIs. 5 doubles, a lot of extra base hits, 6 extra base hits. It's a really good week. Crush Davis, no, that's not Crush, that's K-Rish Davis. 8 for 23, 39 points, 7 RBIs, 3 doubles. That's a nice week. Josh Hader, the fucking fireman. Jack, I think that is the arm to own in that Brewers bullpen. He's fucking pitching everywhere. He's saving games. He's holding games. He's going 2-3 innings at a time. 35 points. That's a real crooked number from a reliever. He pitched 5 innings on the week with 2 saves, 7 Ks, 2 hits. That's a real good fucking week, man. Not for nothing. Yeah, but he's going 2 innings and getting 5 Ks. That's fucking big time. Trey Turner, starting off a little slow. Turner, only 33 points this week. Averaging 4.3. Not too crazy, but I definitely think he's gonna start picking up. He's got a bat leadoff. He's a leadoff hitter. I hate when they fucking drop him to 6 like they were doing in the beginning of the year because they had Adam Eaton leading off. Please bat this guy 1. He deserves to be batting 1. Yonder Alonso, Jack, you picked him back up like I told you. Nice, bam, 29 points. I think the Cleveland bats are gonna start to heat up right now. The entire team was batting like under 200. like for the past 2 weeks. Everything's going to start evening out. Yonder finally got up to 221 after a hot week. He went 6 for 21. I guess that's a hot week. He batted 300. Garrett Cole, 27.5 points. Beautiful. Take that every single day from your ace. He's averaging 33 on the year. Wow. Evan Gaddis dropping bombs. 6 for 23. Newcomb. Oh, man. I like this guy Newcomb a lot, Jack. I really do. The only thing with him, he has a little walk issues. But if he keeps that under control, I think in the minors he didn't have any trouble with walks, which I don't understand. He comes to the majors, he's just walking way more guys. But I think Newcomb is really, really good. It was a really good pickup. And that was a real good start 2 weeks ago as well. What else here? Oh, Jack, you have 2 wins. What the fuck am I talking about? Do you? Yeah, you're 2-1, Jack. Nice. Holy shit. 2-1 with 1,700 points. You have the least amount of points for, and you're 2-1. Imagine that. Amazing, Jack. You know how to do it, Jack. You know how to manage. You know what you're doing. I'm glad to see you doing something right. Finally, in fantasy sports. The next matchup is the matchup of the week. Patio Lindor Truffles versus, I beg your pardon, Gordo's I beg your pardon. Let me start with this first. The one thing I don't like to do in fantasy sports is trade for a player on the other team that I'm playing that week. I just don't like doing that. You guys did that this week. I mean, it really didn't bite Gordo in the ass because Kershaw wound up, he didn't pitch a gem per se. He pitched a good game, but it really didn't bite him in the ass, put it that way. What did he wind up doing? Let's see. 5.9 points. He pitched a bad game. He didn't get the quality start, that's why. If he got the quality start, a little different game. But, I just don't like doing that. I'm not a big fan of it. And number 2, another thing I wanted to say about Gordo's team. Gordo benched Sean Manaea for his no-hitter. Now, let me tell you something about that. That is something that I would have done too. Sean Manaea is coming into that game. Albeit he's playing in Oakland, don't get me wrong, great place to pitch. He is going against the best team in baseball. They were 17-2 at the time, okay? They were leading in hits, they were leading in average, they were leading in on-base percentage, they were leading in runs, they were leading in every offensive category. They have 5 grand slams. There's been 3 weeks of baseball. They have 5 grand slams already. This was a no-brainer, no start. Okay, Gordo, I commend you on not starting him because that, believe it or not, that's a real tough decision to make. You benched him to pick someone else up. Okay, the only thing I have to say about that is, did you really think that Junior Guerra was going to be that dude? And if you did, I know he's playing the Marlins. Really nice matchup. He's playing the Marlins. He's at home. Definitely could see him getting a quality start. But my thing is pick your spots. I like going with the guys that I have on my team. If I really need to pick someone up, I'll pick them up. If I don't need the starts, I'm not going to pick anyone up. I don't want to say, oh, I benched a guy that I own for a guy that I just picked up off the waiver wire that's playing the Padres or that's playing the Marlins or that's playing the Rays. I don't like doing that. You have guys on your team for a reason. That's why they're there. That's all I got to say about that. But Gordo, good bench. 100% good bench. You bench him 9 times out of 10. The only way you do start him is if you need starts on a Sunday. So he would have been in your lineup if you had 9 starts and he was your last starter. He would have 100% been in your lineup, Gordo. But yeah, that is a real tough matchup. He threw up 76 points. I can't blame you for benching him. That was a good bench, believe it or not. No way I wouldn't have started him. But Gordo, oh my. Patrick Corbin. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Got rudely interrupted by my brother. He just got home. It's 9 o'clock. He finished his route already. Imagine that. Kid got some life. But Gordo, Patrick Corbin. 91 points. This guy is turning into an ace. Didn't think I would ever see the day. Patrick Corbin would be an ace, but it looks like he might be turning the corner. It looks like that slider that he's working more and more into effect is helping him out with the humidor over in Arizona, because this guy is just fucking lights out every single start. Complete game shutout against San Francisco. Another quality start against San Diego, 34 points. He goes 57-34, 91 total points. A week like that, you have to win. It just has to happen, and it didn't, which kind of sucks. Keuchel, another guy, 57 points on a double start. Why the hell was this guy dropped? Why was Dallas Keuchel dropped? This is what he does, okay? He's a good pitcher. He's very good. He's on a great team. They have a great defense. He just puts the ball into play. He doesn't need to have more than a strikeout an inning. He knows what he's doing. He's got one of the best fielding shortstops in the league. He's got Altuve at the fucking swinging fucking double plays like left and right. Gordo, tremendous pitching staff still, even without Kershaw. Just with those two guys, I don't even have to name Scherzer, because Scherzer's the person that we don't mention. He's like Voldemort out here, because he's the best pitcher in baseball. I don't care what anyone says. Nick Paulie Castellanos with 40 points. I was eyeing Paulie Castellanos when you took him, Gordo. We were close. He was next in my queue. Definitely see him breaking out this year. He's averaging 5 points right now. Really hot start for him. Batting 300, 11 RBIs, 13 runs scored. Only one home run, but that'll start changing once it starts getting warmer in Detroit. It's been a really cold beginning of the season. You can't expect these guys to hit home runs now. It's just too damn cold. The ball ain't flying out of the park like it should be. Whit Merrifield, finally doing something. Okay, Whit. 78 points on the year, 37.5 points this week, okay? Half his points total came this week. James Paxton, another stud pitcher you got, Gordo. 34 points. Only one quality start. Did he have one quality start or two? One quality start. He got a little banged up by Texas, surprisingly, because they're playing with a AAA team right now. But if he stays healthy, James Paxton is going to be a top 20, top 25 pitcher. No doubt in my mind. Scherzer, cool 30 points, nothing crazy. These are the weeks you're gonna hate having Scherzer not on double starts, because when he's on a double start, he's almost guaranteed 60 to 90 points. Well, 100 points, because he did that last week. But yeah, Scherzer, fucking love him, man. Matt Olson 29, Bregman 27, Julio Teheran up. The Mets, that was a great game. Him and DeGrom battling back and forth. 3 really nice starts in a row. Another guy Adam dropped. We'll just call Gordo's team Gordo and Adam's team right now, because that's what I feel like it is. And then Gordo, Junior Guerrero, 14 points. That was the thing that did you in. Can't hate on it though, man. Really can't hate on it. Chapman cooled off big time this week. Started striking out again. I think I put the kibosh on his breakout year, because he just started striking out left and right now. 8 strikeouts on the week last week. Over a strikeout a game. Gordo, you tried trading Freeman. As soon as you got hit by that pitch, you wanted him. And I was going to deal him, I swear. But I held pat. I said, this guy didn't even yell when he got hit with a pitch. You don't just break your wrist and walk off the field and like game over. No. You start fucking screaming, you go nuts. He just did it because he felt uncomfortable probably, and he was like, fuck this, I'm not doing this shit. Take me out of the game. You can do that when you're a stud. But Patty, really solid week. You finally get on the board with a win. There we go. You get on the board with a win. One of the last guys to join the Win Club this year, Patty. Clap it up for him. Javier Baez is fucking a professional hitter. He is tearing the cover off the ball these past 2 weeks. 143 points on the year. He's averaging 7.6 right now. He's fucking crushing. 65 points on the week. He doesn't care about the cold weather right now. He's cold-blooded, okay? He's fucking smashing balls. Another 3 home runs this week. I think he had 4 last week. He's fucking on fire. What does he have on the year? 7 on the year. 23 RBIs too. Really good past 2 weeks for him. DeGrom, like I said, You guys had both of those guys battling between each other. You had Kershaw and Scherzer battling between each other. I like that when you have guys playing against pitchers pitching against each other in the same matchup. It's really cool. DeGrom is a stud, though. He's the best pitcher on the Mets. Better than Syndergaard. Yes, I said it. He's a better pitcher than Noah Syndergaard. Because he is a pitcher. He's a pure pitcher. He works in. He works out. He has overpowering stuff, but he don't have that 100 all the time that Syndergaard has. And a 91 mile per hour changeup that Syndergaard has. But I like DeGrom more. DeGrom is the guy that I want on the mound more than Syndergaard, game one. I don't care what you fucking fans say. You could eat my ass. Mike Moustakas, another guy who's on fuego, averaging 6.5 on the year. He's the only guy hitting for the Royals right now. 53 points this week. Paul Ji-Jong. Oh, that was another piece that Gordo traded. Gordo trades Paul Ji-Jong midweek, and he throws up 38 points. Oh, man, that's got to suck, Gordo. His best week of the year, probably. Didn't really strike out that much, surprisingly. Longoria with 32 points. Blackmon, 32 points. Blackmon is leading the league in home runs, or he's tied for the lead with Trout and Machado. I mean, those guys are studs. Blackmon is really fucking turning into a baseball player. I think he has a shot for 45 home runs this year, I swear to God. The way he swings, he takes fucking hacks, man. He's playing in Colorado, too. It's really, really great for him. Who else? Berrios, playing in Puerto Rico, hometown. Pitches a fucking great game. Sucks that he didn't get the W over there, but it was 2 really good games pitched by him and Carrasco. Who else? Cespedes says, listen, there's a reason why I'm slumping, and it's because I'm not playing golf, okay? And I need to start playing golf again. Cespedes, that is not the reason why you're slumping. You're sick. You got the flu, okay? You've been sick the past week and a half. You don't need to golf, okay? Don't fucking get hurt golfing, taking a hack at fucking Trump, okay? With Maura Mansfield's fucking boyfriend giving you lessons. Last thing I need. Francisco Lindor, he has been ice fucking cold, batting .220 on the year. He's still averaging 4.1 points, not bad. Helps with stealing bases like that. He's got 4 stolen bases. He's going to start picking up soon. Don't worry about that. Quintana, you started him in Colorado. I hate starting pitchers in Colorado. The only pitchers I like starting in Colorado are the super aces. The Klubers of the world, the Scherzers, the Kershaws, the Sales. Really good pitchers. That's the only guys I like pitching there because they strike guys out. And that's the only way you could be a good pitcher in Coors is if you strike guys out. You don't want guys who are fly ball pitchers. That's automatic home run. You're giving up a home run. Ground ball pitchers, balls get hit way harder over there, so they find holes. But Patty, really solid week. You pulled through. You got the big W. You needed that W. Get yourself on the board in our division. Next matchup, the Chicago White Locks, Max and Tyler, getting a little nervous over there. Versus Jay Jerkin, niggas. Jay Jerkin, welcome to the win column, baby. You're jerking everyone. Second highest points this week. Just when I say your team is fucking horrible, you come off and you throw a fucking crooked number on me. I like that. Manny Machado with a 69. Talk about a crooked number. Severino, 2 starts, 60 points. Bingo, bango. Trevor Story. Incredible story, that guy. 47 points. Trevor Williams. Who in the world is Trevor Williams? I don't know, but he's pitching for the Pirates, and he's pitching great. 24 and 16 this week for his 2 starts. He has 4 quality starts on the year out of 5 starts. Could this guy be just a guy you pick up and he's the man? Maybe. Not sold on him yet. Haven't really heard of him before this year. But he's pitching really well right now. You got to start the hot hand. Judge continues to hit. He's the only real Yankee besides Didi who continuously hits. Really surprised me, Aaron Judge. Did not think he would be still doing this. He's always on base, though. The guy has an incredible eye. And he's doing more than just hitting home runs. He's getting on base a ton. He's singling, hitting in big spots. Judge might be better than Giancarlo right now. I don't know. They were drafted in similar spots, but I'm taking Judge right now because I think Giancarlo, he needs to heat up. That's what it is. He needs it to heat up. He needs the weather. Eric Thames, 38 points, dropping 2 bombs on the week. Jake Arrieta finally with a good start, man. 37.5 points against Pitt. 10 Ks. That's Cy Arrieta right there. Youngurvis Solarte, 33 points. You got these guys, man. Ryan Flaherty, 33 points. He's swinging one of the hottest bats in the league right now, batting 362. What the fuck? Where did this guy come from? You got Miguel Cabrera. He had a real good week for you, 30 points. He's making, man. That's what people don't understand. He's always been a great, tremendous hitter. The only thing is he has those injury concerns from last year. I didn't think that they were gonna carry over to this year, but they've been taking a lot of precautions with him. They pulled him out of 2 games already. They're pinch running for him. I don't know. I think he might lose some at bats later on during the year, just because they don't want to rush him out there. They're not a really good team. They suck, actually. But he's an incredible hitter. He's one of the top 10 exit velo leaders. He fucking mashes the ball. Okay? He fucking crushes. McCutcheon, 25. Jordy Montgomery, you dropped him. You picked him up. You dropped him. He's back on your team. Let's go, Jordy. 25 points. Doolittle, he did way more than Doolittle with 24 points, 2 saves on the week. Don't know who's saving games in Washington, but I think it's him now. You picked up Miguel Andujar for Sunday, 4 for 4. Guy goes perfect, 15 points. Yeah, Jansen got a save yesterday too. He looked a little shaky. Let the first 2 guys get on. He's gonna be fine, man. He's gonna be fine. Reynaldo Lopez, you started him against Houston, 6.2 points. That's why you don't start him right there. That's why I don't want a guy like that. He walks a ton of people. That's the reason why I gave him up. I see the walks, and I get scared from the walks. Because walking people is the worst thing to do in baseball. I'd rather you give up hits, because at least hits can get caught. Walks can't get caught. You just give a guy the base. It's like a free throw. You hit your free throws, you win games. You walk guys, you lose games. And the White Sox are horrible. They're horrible. They're starting guys like Nicky Delmonico. He's Italian, but he's not that good. Max, you're so fucking hurt right now. It pains me to see how hurt you are. Tyler, you too. You're both hurting. Okay? You're both hurting. But Johnny Cueto, his career is being researched right now. 65 points on the week. He's the 15th best pitcher right now. He's fucking throwing gem after gem after gem after gem. 4 games started, 4 quality starts. See, there's a lot of guys that have 5 games started, 4 games started. His numbers are a lot better than what they seem, I feel like. Just based on the sheer fact that he doesn't get the strikeouts. I mean, the first 2 starts, he had 5 strikeouts in 12 innings. Then he comes out of nowhere against Arizona with 11. What the fuck? That came out of nowhere. Is Johnny Cueto back to what he was 3 years ago? I don't know. I know he's on a bad team. They can't hit. He's going to have a tough time racking up wins because they really don't hit that well. He should be 4-0. He's 4 quality starts. He should have won all those games. He's only 2-0 right now. Blake Snell, the young buck, 17th best pitcher. Here's a guy with 5 starts already. See, he's got 5 starts. Cueto has 4. It's just the beginning of the year. This is what happens. 2 really good starts against Texas and Minnesota. 31, 29 points respectively. 61 on the week. Jed Lowry swinging one of the hottest bats in baseball as well. He's batting .351. Jed Lowry, number 1 second baseman right now. Holy shit. He's crushing the ball. Lorenzo Cain, 39 points. Kyle Schwarber, 39 points. Yachty, best catcher in baseball, 35 points. Averaging 5.8 a game. He keeps this pace up. He's going to have one of the best years of his career. And he's like a fine one. Arenado, 33 points, and he missed, 3 or 4 games? He went 7 for 12 for 33 points. He basically just played the weekend and went 3 for 4, 2 for 4, 2 for 4. Like, come on. He's the best third baseman in baseball. Who else? Archie Bradley. Guys, I love firemen. I think they are the best relievers to own. I wish I owned one, but I didn't see it coming that these guys would have this much value in this league. I didn't realize, but they're pitching in a lot more games than closers. They pitch in more games than closers. They have more opportunities to get wins. They have more opportunities to get holds. They have even opportunities to get saves because these guys are like converted starters, so they're able to pitch more, so they can throw 2-3 innings at a time. Their team goes up by 8 runs, and you know what? You're gonna close the last 3 innings, and they could do that. Archie Bradley, Andrew Millers, Chris Davinsky's, Chris Davinsky just became the closer. Josh Hader's of the world. These guys are really, really valuable in this league. They rack up strikeouts. They have a lot of innings pitched. Getting an appearance is big too. Don't forget about that. You get the appearance and you get the save opportunity. 2 points right off the bat. But Sale, 25 points, got the loss. 10 strikeouts though. Come on, he's a super ace. We know this. Andrew Miller, like I said, 3.1 innings pitched, 6 Ks, 19 points. It's really solid out of a reliever spot that doesn't get a save. Really, really good. Jameson Taillon, maybe he's coming back down to earth. Maybe he's not. He played against Philly. They have a nice little offense there. He got a little shemmed up, minus 4.2 points. Tough matchup for you, Max. You had a really good week, Tyler, too. You had a really good week. You ran into the wrong team this week, it looked like. And then a final matchup, 8 to the Rizzo versus Hoyt Poimin. And Adam, you fucked up, man. Bad. And I hate to say it, but you dropped some guys that shouldn't have been dropped. The Keuchels of the world. The Chapmans of the world. And right off the bat, dropping Keuchel is just... That's a no-go for me, man. That's a no-go. 31st overall pick. You can't drop a guy like that. I think you have enough to kind of make a run here. You do have Kluber, which is huge. Any one of those super aces is really key to have. Just because on a 2-star week, you can really win a week because of that. He only had 49 points this week on a 2-star week. I mean, only 49 points. Averaging 25 a game, basically. Gave up like 2 home runs yesterday. What the hell was that against Machado? The fuck? They're really un-Kluber-like, but his ERA is still under 2. And I said he's one of the last few guys that could have an ERA under 2 just because the hot start he had. After like June last year, his ERA was like a 1.7. So I'm telling you, this guy really has a chance to have an ERA under 2. Marcus Semien, you grabbed him off the wire. Had a real solid week for 38. And Inciarte, maybe he's heating up. He feels Ronald Acuna's coming up. He's coming up to the ground, Acuna. And Inciarte's like, yo, I got to start hitting. Because if I'm not hitting, I'm just going to lose my job. And I don't want to lose my job because I like Atlanta. It's a nice spot. It's popping. The Migos are down there. Like, everyone's chilling. Like, in the kitchen cooking stir fry. In the kitchen cooking stir. Everyone's cooking stir fry down there. It's a good time in Atlanta. I like that team a lot. I like the NL East. Real big NL East guy right now. Phillies, really good team. The Braves, really good team. I don't like the Nationals. I don't think they're that good. The only reason why they are good is because they have Scherzer, the best pitcher in baseball. But yeah, Mets too. I watch a lot of Met games, guys. What do you want me to say? I'm a diehard Yankee fan, but I watch Met games. Charlie Morton, this guy is a fucking PIMP. Charlie M. 34 points. He's just throwing quality start after quality start after quality start. 4 games pitched, 4 quality starts. Bingo, bango, bongo. He's fucking having a really good year. The Astros, just like they say, listen, throw your breaking ball. Just nonstop throw your breaking ball. Tear your UCL, but just keep throwing it. And that's what they do. All their pitchers just continuously throw breaking ball after breaking ball after breaking ball. And they challenge guys. Because breaking balls aren't an easy pitch to hit. If you hang one, they get banged, okay? But if you're hitting your spots, you're going low in the zone, you're getting swingings and misses. Morton's fucking dealing. He's having a resurgence over here this year. Really good year for him so far. Garrett Richards, I think you picked him up as well. Oh no, you drafted him. I like that draft pick for Garrett Richards. He was a really good pitcher. Been a little bit banged up the past couple of years. He stays healthy. He's solid. Jake Junis. This was an ad. This was a good ad, Jake Junis. 26 points. The only way I kind of don't like him, his offense isn't good. He's not on a good team. But I think he's the best pitcher right now in Kansas City. Way better than Danny Duffy right now. Danny Duffy fucking sucks. Believe me, I own him in a league. He's horrible. Yeah, but 26 points against Detroit. That's a nice little fucking plug and pat. Adam Jones, 26 points. Ozzie Albies, one of the best second basemen in baseball right now. On that hot Atlanta team, averaging 6.3 points. Wow, he's having a really good year. Zach Kyle Davies with 22. Andrew the Cash Man, 22 points. I don't like him at all. That's a guy I think I could see you dropping. Eventually, he gets hammered sometimes, Cash, and he plays in the AL East. That is not a division you want to start guys in. I would be scared to start against the Yankees. I would be scared to start a guy against the Red Sox. They're going to play a ton of games against each other. He did play the Yankees once. He had a real good game pitched against them. That was in New York, too. Just my point. I don't know shit. DeSanchino with 21.3 points. He's heating up a little bit. He's still batting under 200, but he batted 300 for the week, and he's still batting under 200. Real weird year for the Yankees right now. Chris Bryant took a ball off his head yesterday. Nothing happened to him. Thank God. He just got a laceration. No concussion. But he got hit with a pitch. It's the weirdest thing. He gets hit with the pitch. The fucking helmet spins around his head and lands perfectly. Real funny thing. But thank God he's all right. I don't wish cancer on him like I wished on one of his teammates. Definitely don't wish cancer on him. Yep. Then we're going to go into Mashie's team. Mashie, you have the second best catcher in baseball, mind you. Yasmani Grandal. That guy hit, man. He's batting 3 on that team, too. Looks like he's locked in that spot, too. He's hitting the fucking shit out of the ball. He had a nice double down the line yesterday. Absolutely fucking smoked this ball. 3 home runs on the young year. 16 RBIs. You get a catcher who hits 20 home runs, that's like unheard of. There's like Gary Sanchez is like the only guy that's going to go over 25, 30 home runs. You get a guy 20, 25 home runs as a catcher, he's going to be a top 5 option automatically. He's number 2 right now. Mike Trout is dropping bomb after bomb. He's got 9 home runs on the year. He leads the league right now. He's batting 300. That is such a... He's one of the funnest guys to own just because he does everything. He steals bases. He clobbers balls. He crushes balls. Travis Shaw, really, really good week for him. 44 points. Wow, 2 home runs. Corey Seager, 8 for 24, 37 points. Kevin Pillar, not Millar, Pillar, crushing the Yankees for 34 points. Hyun-Jin Ryu, 33 points. This is a guy, Mash, that was a pretty good pickup. Last 3 starts, he's been over 30 points. Against 2 weak offenses in Oakland and San Diego, and then a real good offense in Washington. Robbie Cano, what do you know? 34 points. 9th best second baseman right now. Dylan Bundy, Ted Bundy, 9th best pitcher right now. He's got 40 Ks, man. He's racking up the Ks right now. John Lester, 30 points. Hector Neris, 29 points. You got Miles Mikolas. Please tell me you kept him. Yes, you did. Miles Mikolas is really good in Korea. Coming back after not pitching in the majors for a while. He learned a few things over there. He's played Cincinnati these past 2 games. Let's not go crazy, but I think he's definitely a really good ad. You got to hold him for a while. Let's see what he pans out. He's got the Pirates this week, a little better of an offense, but who knows? But he's been pitching. The past 2 starts have been really, really, really good starts. Rick Porcello, this guy is your Cy Young. He's got a 1.4 ERA. Yeah, peripherals are there. They look decent. He's not a high strikeout guy. We know this. But you play Tampa twice. Off the bat, you play Tampa twice. I can't trust it. Okay, their offense is horrible. They play the Yankees. For some reason, I don't know why. The Yankees, we've just been ice cold. Ice cold. It's cold. Okay, ice cold. Can't see you starting Rick Porcello in Fenway when the Yankees come into town in July. Okay, can't see it. If you do, good luck to you. JD Martinez with a ding at 25 points. He's batting 300 on the year, NBD. Shin-Soo Choo, you picked him up. You kept him good. Really high on base guy. Leads off for that team. He's always on base. Chris Archer, 22 points. I don't. Chris Archer's just like his stuff is so like good, but is he good? I don't know. I really don't know. Um, you look at his starts. That was his best start of the year against Minnesota for 22 points. A to the Rizzo. Anthony Rizzo's back. Not beat cancer again. He's having a real bad year, real down year right now. He's gonna start heating up. Don't worry, he could hit, and he's Italian. Joey Lucchese. This is another guy, man. You got to keep just for speculative arm. They say he got like really deceptive stuff, really herky jerky lefty fucking nonsense. Mind that nonsense. He's lefty, okay, and he's Italian. You always keep the lefties Italians, okay. They're not. There's not a lot of them, and most of them pan out. Put it that way. But yeah, definitely could see you keeping him when he pitches in San Diego. That is big time because huge hitters ballpark. He's also going to be pitching in Arizona that has the humidor. All he's got to do is keep that ball low. He'll be good. Yeah. And then Felipe Vasquez, I have no clue who this guy is. Not a damn clue. He completely stole Felipe Rivero's job with anyone even saying anything. Came out of nowhere, has the same pitcher, but he's not the same pitcher right now. He switches. He's got a new name. Obviously, has a new game because he's pitching horribly. He's got a 5.4 ERA. He's getting bombed. Yeah. No. Did I go over everyone's team? Let me make sure because last week I did this. Yes, I did. Okay. That's it, guys. That's week 3. It's the matchup. Tired. I'm going to go to bed. Had a long day, long night at work. All right. See you next week. Peace.